You are watching Our Current Reality, the truth unashamed, unafraid.
In 1877, Thomas Edison invented a phonograph that played recordings on tinfoil cylinders. Technology advanced since then, and the tinfoil cylinders became obsolete, and that record was invented in 1940. The record was a flat rotating disc with a continuous groove. A phonograph needle was supposed to stay in the groove and read and played recorded music or whatever was on the record that rotated. It was common that these records would get scratched, so the needle couldn't continue along with the intended groove. You know, when the needle couldn't get out of the scratched groove, the same words would repeat over and over again. This was the beginning of the phrase, "It sounds like a broken record." You see, every sin has promised the happiness. However, overall, the theme has always been to cover up the darkness with just a little bit of light. From Eden onward, this has been Satan's plan, his strategy. After the intro with the serpent, remember Eve's comment about the great looking tree? She also said it was good food and convoyed to wisdom. She believed the lie, sold Adam, and the rest is history. Our continuing problem adds up to this very day. Paul saw this possible problem among his followers and later commented, "My fear is just as the serpent seduced Eve by his cunning, your thoughts may be corrupted and you may fall away from your sincere and complete devotion to Christ." The evil one is very clever and loves corruption as well as deceit. Yes, he is still hiding in darkness with lying promises. Now, in the end times, he has a new tactic. For the time before his demise, his strategy is confusion everywhere. Satan realizes that his ending is approaching and is really turning in his deceptive power. Deception is still the plan, but confusion is the methodology. Red, white, blue, still the colors for all Americans. But politically, it is only the red and blue. A massive, unprecedented struggle. This does not repeat the former political battles among with candidates as they are settled at the ballot box. We now have the 45th president. He's elected. But the new strategy of confusion is everywhere and every single day. In every hour, we will examine various parts, various aspects of confusion. However, since Almighty God always is in control and command, we will advise scriptural response to understanding to what exactly can be accidentally going on. Now, I've seen them by now. The rallies, the protests, breaking out at numerous times, various places across the United States. And one rally, protests set a grievous situation off like a fire, while another rally protests a different set of grievances. You see, the standard of practice is that for every protest, there is a counter protest. Each side across accuses the other of hate directed at them by the opposite side of view. You see, the hypocrisy of most counter-protest borders on the absurd is kind of crazy. You see, one protest holds a sign boldly proclaiming love not hate, while another hate-filled words drip from their lips. The sign of another protester can read, unify against hate, while they scream hateful profanities and clench their fists. Preparation for violence. You see, Satan is the deceiver of the whole entire world. All who scream and yell threats of violence at one another have been captured by Satan to do his will. Revelations chapter 12 verse 9. And the great dragon was thrown down, the serpent of old, who is called the devil and Satan, who deceives the whole world. He was thrown down to the earth, and his angels were thrown down with him. Another verse in the Bible, 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 26. And they may come to their senses and escape from the snare of the devil, having been held captive by him to do his will. You see, it's not lost on any thinking and sane person that most of the hatred is being manufactured by the elites who want to eradicate and unique freedoms guaranteed by the United States Constitution. The sad truth here is this: America cannot last much longer. If events and elections continue to unfold according to the socialist elites pulling the strings of hate and division, these pretentious entities that fall in love and filled with murder and hate, their sole interest is in causing as much death and division as possible on American streets. But the now and the later come and go. But the question is, are you awake or asleep? This is our current reality. Truth unashamed,
Unafraid.
Thank you for watching Our Current Reality. If you like our content, please leave a like and subscribe for more uploads. If you would like to support Our Current Reality, you can join us on patreon.com/ourcurrentreality.